First, separate all movable parts and create art mesh for them. Not every part needs to be dense except for the joints. Link the rotation deformers with the body parts. You should have a vision of the action, so you can set the limitations of the range of motion. If the body parts move, there are probably going to be empty laps and unnaturally overlapped parts. At this stage, you may fix the source image a lot of times. Every motion should have its own parameter. You can only animate the value of the parameter, not the parts. If you want to have various emotional expressions, every part of the face should be separated. For example, here are the parts I used for mine. Eyebrow, eyelid upper, eyelash 1, 2, 3, eyelash lower, eyebrow shadow, eyeball, pupil, eye specs, lid shadow, eye white inside, eye nose shadow, lip upper, lip lower, mouth inside. And I made mouth, smile, lips separately. The idle mouth will be switched to the smile shape. To make the outline smooth when it changes, the art mesh should be dense, especially for the face parts, and for the frontal hair too. Make eyes blink with the eye open parameter. The main long eyelash goes down, and the other 3 eyelashes follow and rotate the direction. As the upper eyelid stretches downward, the eye nose shadow goes down a little too. The white eye inside part is the clipping mask. So the other parts inside of the white only can be shown in the art mesh of the white. So as the white becomes thinner as it's blinking, we don't see the eyeball and act over the eyelid. Divide the hair parts into 4 to 6 parts due to its length, using deformers for the waving motion. Each deformer has its own 1 parameter. The eyeball part is under 2 different deformers, x-axis and y-axis. One has another one under it. I usually set the order y-axis, x-axis, eyeball. The breast part is the same. Each breast is under 2 different deformers, so we can control each axis separately. Set the good shape at its limit of motion. If the mesh is not high enough, the shape will be ugly. Again, when the parts move, the flow of the color might seem disconnected, so you can fix the base. As the upper arm rises, the armpit should be stretched. I reshape the mask, just dragging the art mesh when the muscle is squeezed. Live2D has a feature called Glue, which allows the art meshes of different parts to move together. I can adjust how much move differently for each part, So at the limit of the motion, they can be overlapped or separated apart even though they started together. When I rotate one part, the edge of the next part moves together so they look connected. The legs have large mass, so the outline should bulge up when they are squeezed. I separated the body into three: upper, belly, pelvis. All the arms, head, and hair parts are the child parts of the upper body. The upper body is a child of the belly. To make a breathing motion, it could be done at this part. The pelvis is the parent part of all, the heaviest part which controls the main motion and the balance. Be cautious when determining the pivot point of the joint. Anatomical knowledge would be beneficial. Let's make the bunnies more adorable. You can skip this part. It was more work than I expected. Simulation. Even the hair simulation looks fine. You need to make a counter head rotation deformer, or the entire hair group will whip as the head moves. The hair group should keep its own degree, but still follow the location of the head. So, in this case, I might need counter rotations for 3 big rotations: head, chest, pelvis. If the body rotation is not that critical for the hair, it'd be fine to just skip it. Let's make the simulations good looking. The hair, breasts, ribbon, collar, tail, and sleeves. The body parts are not for the simulation. They should be animated on my own purpose. But the most important is the pelvis, which is the root of the character. I animated her with a joyful attitude as she floats in the air. The X and Y axis parameter values of the body are the input values of its child parts. Almost all animation processes in this stage are just polishing the animation keys and the graphs. Isn't it fun? Haha, I'm kidding. Seriously, this is a part of art. There has been a final version after checking the whole animation, you know, the final or the real final versions. Okay, let's just skip this part. It's already been long. Here's the result, and more various versions of it. Thanks for watching!